and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. I feel like my mirror looks crazily dirty. Sorry about that. But it doesn't even, it's like smears. You know when you clean, I'm going off tangent, you know when you clean glass and it smears? Oh, it doesn't look good. Anyways, today I thought that I would do another chatty video. You guys are seeming to love my ride or dies, and I've done ride or die base products, so like base products overall. I've done ride or die concealers. I thought I would need to do ride or die foundations because foundations are a must, and I think being a brown girl, being of a darker skin tone, being of a tan skin tone, sometimes it's difficult to find just that sweet spot with a foundation for us, you know, one that's not too yellow but it's not too pink. It just kind of sits really nicely in between and it fits us really nicely. Now for shade reference, I don't really like to use MAC, but if you were using MAC like an NC 43.5, but I find it too yellow and Studio Fix just isn't the one for me. So if we're talking about MAC face and body, then I'm about a mix between a C5 and a C6 sometimes. Mix them together or either or, depending on the season. I am going to just jump right into it because I've already rambled on too much. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of info on my skin. Usually I would use two different foundations, or a darker concealer and a foundation that matches. So with me, I have pigmentation around the outskirts of my face, which means that the outskirts of my face just naturally tend to be a little bit more darker, and then the center of my face is brighter. Now the foundations that I'm going to be showing you today are just the foundations that match me perfectly, but then I would go in with like a darker foundation or a darker concealer around like my mouth area, just to make sure that that area isn't ashy, if you get me. So we're going to start off with our first foundation. It's not going to come as a surprise to any of you, I don't think. It's going to be MAC Face and Body. I absolutely love Face and Body. If they discontinue this, I just don't know what I'd do. I know I've heard that they've discontinued it from airports, which is a bummer. I don't know why they would do that, but I've heard that that's what they've done. But Face and Body is just sheer, it's lightweight. If you are a natural girl and you're just like, I just want something natural, like a tinted moisturizer, I want something, but you're of a darker skin tone. Personally, I find tinted moisturizers are so difficult for brown girls to find. But if you want something like this, this is your bad boy. This is probably lighter than a tinted moisturizer, but you can layer it up and you can add more coverage. I've got it on today, so do you know what I mean? Paired it with a concealer, you're gonna get that full coverage glam. I just love it. The reason why I love it is I've never found a shade as perfect as MAC Face and Body. This one's in this, God, what's wrong with me today? This one is in the shade C5. A lot of the time I'll mix C5 and C6, which is the next shade darker, just to get a nice tone. And if I mix them together, then I don't need to go with a darker one around my mouth area. I just put it all over. And then I just take it down my neck and chest area just to make sure that everything is kind of nicely blended. But I love, 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 love. Okay, so the next foundation that I'm going to move on to very quickly is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Desert Beige Medium Dark. This one took me by surprise, let me tell you. It's so affordable. I got it from Boots. I picked it up on a whim. I just picked it up being like, oh, it kind of looks, it might work. I don't know, I'll test it out, because they didn't have any testers. It's the same color as my skin tone. It is the same color as my skin tone, not my pigmented areas, like I've said, but it is the same. Like if I swatch it, it's just the same. It's a beautiful color because it's golden, but it's not yellow. And that's what I love. I hate foundations that just come up stark yellow on the skin, because even though I've got an olive undertone, I'm just not yellow. Like I'm more, I would say, on the olive neutral side, if that sort of makes sense. And this foundation is just banging. It is, the coverage I would say is a medium coverage, medium to sheer. Personally, for me, I prefer sheer foundations that I can build up with a concealer. That's just what I like to do. But it is a medium cover. I think if you haven't tried the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, then try it out because it is really affordable as well. Next, I'm going to move on to another sheer foundation that I love. And I had actually never tried any Bare Minerals before this, and I really like Bare Minerals now. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in the shade Desert 6.5. The packaging is sleek, the product is amazing. This is a tinted moisturizer, so if you wanted like a tinted moisturizer, this is the one that you need to go for. I think personally it's amazing. It's really good for like daily wear, if you're going to work and you just want something lightweight that's just going to last all day. It's got a little bit more of a dewy finish. It's just natural, it's easy, and it blends with your skin tone. try this. It's just beautiful. I just love what it is with me is I think with foundations I prefer sheer, like I said, but if this shade match is spot on, like it's banging, I'll take it, because that's what my concern is. My concern is that it actually looks nice on the skin and it matches, as opposed to what finish it is that will come afterwards. This one has got the best of both worlds for me, and that's why I like it. I like it because it's really breathable, and if it's just everyday, try this one out. Then we're going to move on to another drugstore. I like to just switch it up a bit. Let me give you guys some drugstore. I think if you've been following me for a while and you're an OG, then you know that drugstore isn't the way that I go usually, because foundations I find quite difficult to find in drugstore. However, Makeup Revolution, this is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in F12.2. Makeup Revolution has a massive shade range. I've already spoken about them on my channel a lot, and I love their concealers. This is for you girls that want that full cover. If you've got maybe troublesome skin, or you just like the look of a full coverage foundation, I know a lot of you guys do, then this is the bad boy, and I think it's like £10. It's very affordable for a foundation, and you get a lot. I love the applicator on it. I love the doe foot applicator. It's like the concealer but bigger, and I love everything about it. It's cute packaging. It's a good shade. I would say, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, I would say the shade match comes up a little tiny bit yellower than like my liking, but you do you. Like honestly, for the price, like I'm not complaining. And for the coverage, like the coverage is like, I would compare it to not Huda Beauty Faux Filter. What would I, yeah, kind of like a little bit less than Huda Beauty Faux Filter. Personally, I would say it's the same coverage as a concealer, which is like Tarte Shape Tape, if you're used to that one. But this is like full glam, full beat. I'm going ham. I'm going on a night out, and I want my makeup to last all night, through the sweating, through the dancing, through everything. This is the bad boy you want to go for. Then let me chuck in another affordable one. This is by The Ordinary. The Ordinary Colors. This is the Serum Foundation, and I am in the shade at 2.1Y. Now, the first time that I tried this out, I absolutely did not like this foundation. I thought I would love it because it's a serum foundation, therefore it's like watery and it's liquidy, and that's what I like. It's going to be sheer. The reason why I didn't like it is because I was tired when I tried it and my skin was really dehydrated. So what I would say is you really need to hydrate with this, and then it's a beautiful foundation. It's such a nice foundation. It's like a serum, so very watery, but gives you immaculate coverage. That is how I would explain it. Also, if you like a matte finish, if you like it to be not cakey, so not thick like a cream, and you want it to be lightweight but full cover, try this one. Honestly, try it because it's really good cover. I would just say that really hydrate your skin. If you have dehydrated skin like mine or dry skin, just hydrate your skin quite a bit and prime it really nicely is what I would say. I don't go for this loads, but I go for it more than my other foundations. The reason why I've bought this one out today is because I actually like to use the darker shade, which I've run out of, which is 3.0, I believe. I'll leave it down below, and I love to use that around my hyperpigmentation area. It's got that orange tone to it, so it just cancels out any ashiness. Next, I'm going to move on to a newer love. I've spoken about this already, but I'm going to speak about it again. This is the NARS. This one's the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am in the shade Syracuse. I've got Tahoe here just to show you, but this is the one that I use for hyperpigmentation, and then for general skin I use Syracuse. I love this foundation. I've already said it on my channel, but I'm going to say it again for you guys that are new. I would compare this to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It honestly looks like skin. It's got a satin finish. It looks like skin. It looks really nice on the skin. Just, it makes the skin look airbrushed, and it is one of my absolute faves. If I'm going on a night out, I will reach for this one, just because then my skin will look airbrushed, and it just gives you so much coverage that even if I take it up underneath my eyes, it gives me so much coverage that I don't need to add a lot of concealer, which I like. But yeah, I love this, and I love the shade Syracuse. For me, I feel like NARS, with darker skin tones, their shade range is just so good. Like for a brown skin tone, for a tan skin girl, I don't know what it is about it. They've just got it spot on. Like they're not too yellow at all. Do you know what I mean? And Syracuse is a perfect match, mixed with a little bit of Tahoe around my mouth area. Stunning. And then guys, the last foundation that I'm going to speak about is the Benefit Hello Happy, a soft blur foundation in number 6. I love this foundation. This foundation is banging if you want an airbrush finish. If you want it to look like a soft blur on your skin, if you maybe have a texture on your skin, you just want it to look airbrushed, this, I can't. This foundation is banging. I'm in the shade number 6 and it is the perfect colour for me. Obviously you have to go with a little bit of a darker concealer around the outskirts, but it is a beautiful match. It's not too yellow, it's not too orange, it's not too peach. It's just really beautiful. I think it's really cute packaging as well. And it's just another alternative if you like Benefit, if you like Benefit products, then try this baby. And that, guys, is it. Let me know what ride or dies you want to see next if you're enjoying this, because I really like actually sitting down and just telling you guys what my favorites are. Let me know if you want more. Also, leave down below what your favorite concealers are so I can check them out, because you know I have a drawer full of concealers. I have 2 drawers full of concealers now. And I'm always trying to up my game, trying to get on to the best concealer, the next best thing. So let me know your favorite concealer down below. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, follow me on Instagram because I upload daily content there. So if you want a daily video, a video every single day from me, yes, I know I'm crazy, then follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my social handle down below. I love you guys so very much and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.